Well, hello guys, hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. I just thought I'd stay on and do a quick one. I've already done a video, so you'll notice I've still got pains on my hands, okay. I've been doing a bit of painting. I thought I'd just come and do a quick reading for you. So, there was a comment I made in one of my comments about Meghan using magic. It didn't come to me until the end, and unfortunately it was so far down the reading that, it needed a spread of its own. So, but I haven't left my head, so I'm just wondering if this is something I'm meant to look into. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna ask because people have asked me whether I believe in magic, dark, white, light, whatever. All I can say is if you can think it in your mind, it is possible. Okay, it is possible. And where there's light, there's dark. Where there's day, there's night. Where it's like moon, sun. There's always like an opposite, isn't there? So does magic exist? Well, if psychic ability does, then yeah, I have to say it does. Do I believe magic could be worked on me? Well, I would hope not. But if somebody said I put a spell on you, this, that, and the other, I'd break it just like that because I have belief. But if somebody was trying to, sort of like do magic on me from afar, I just think I was going through a rough time. Is it possible? So, I'm not going to ask whether it exists or this, that, and the other. I'm just going to ask, because people do spells, creams, healing creams and all like that, that can be classed as magic. There's all different kinds of magic. So we'll see. So is it true? Does Meghan practice magic? Fucking hell. Oh my god. I would say yes she does, but Harry doesn't like it. So these seers, these fucking psychics and all this if your relationship was celestial and it's been blessed by the fucking gods, you don't have to fucking go put it in the Daily Mail, do you? Or Mail Online. No, you keep it to your fucking self and be appreciative. Harry doesn't like it, but she does. So I would say that she used to as well. I think this is not a new thing for Meghan. People go see psychics all the time, but doing spells, putting your thing out under the moonlight or whatever it freaking is, it's each to their own. I mean, my magic is psychic, so I was just thinking, I got a fucking year of birth, didn't we? I mean, that was amazing. Oh, I have to tell you. Oh, I've missed it. But anyway, it's on my other phone. So I said to you, 10 far free palms, okay? Anyway, when it came back, oh my god, let's see if I can find it, because it was real, See, the thing is, I take that many thingy. Oh yeah, okay, so, there you go. Psalms 10, verse 5, line 9. He boasts about the cravings of his heart. He blesses the greedy and reviles the Lord. Well, that couldn't have been more true, and that was for that Jean as well. So, we're getting some good stuff from the universe of late. They're really, really up in my game, okay? And it's because I have to trust them. Coming out and saying things like that, I'm kind of more used to it anyway, But for other people, you think, oh God, they might think I'm making it up, or they might think I'm crazy, or they might think this, you know. It's like when we did Meghan's year of birth. Do you know what? I did 1 and 9, and I just saw the way it was going to go ahead. And I didn't want to see it just in case I looked, you know, too cocky about it. But I had a feeling that was going to happen. And then I thought, oh, I'm not, it spelled out, everybody, it spelled out literally in the first 4 cards, 1981 for Meghan's year of birth. Probably because I've done the spread before and we got it to be true then as well. So I know people differ, but anyway. So yeah, so yeah, what some good stuff there, good stuff. So going back to Meghan, I suppose maybe she's if he didn't like it, he doesn't like it, so maybe she got right into it, and then he got so like he ain't bored, he don't like it, you know. It's just I don't think he was into it before, and I know people say, oh, he used to see so. I'm telling you, I don't think Harry used to go see fucking psychics, unless, you know, he ever went to Blackpool Beach and just had a, you know, so like a go for a joke. But I do feel at some point with Meghan, you know, she was taking a lot of advice. I think she's used it on Harry. I really do. You know, in attempts. I mean, people say, oh, about white magic, this, that, and the other. I'm not really sort of like much. It's not my area of expertise. However, I do believe this. If you have to put a spell on somebody to fucking like you, you know, there's something wrong there, isn't there, guys? You know, they have to be able to like you of their own free will. Okay. Unless it's, you know, in a movie, on telly, a fantasy thing, you know, comedy, and that's fine. Yeah, I think she tried to do it on Harry. Although I can't see it working much on him. And she wouldn't have known him well enough to have known whether it would work on him, okay? But yeah, people do, you know, like, charging energy and this, that, and the other for good things. It's... I don't know, it's all about... I'm still on the side of free will, me. What did Meghan hope to achieve then? So she did it with Harry. What did she hope to achieve? Oh, fuck's sake. Oh my God, she's definitely into it. Fucking dark magic. Wants to control him. Look at that. The magician reverse. The magician reverse. With the fucking pentacle sign. You know this pentacle sign, right? I was reading some of the other day. Anyway, it's not a bad thing. It's not. It's a symbol, but it's not a bad thing. So, yeah, she has. She has. You know, you just need to believe something for you to believe it's had any effect, okay? So her believing that the spell would work out maybe gave her the confidence, you know, to be free and easy with Harry right at the beginning, okay? I mean, what did she do? Fucking clip a load of his you know, he didn't have much, I'm sure he'd miss his hair, wouldn't he? I was going to say, did she get a bunch of hair? Oh my God, guys, she used it on Harry and it's dark fucking magic. Yeah, she wants that control over him. So she can't be insecure neither. I mean, if I thought that I'd put a spell on my husband to sort of like stay with me or marry me, no, that must affect her. That must, I mean, unless you just stare and don't fucking think about it, but she does. She's got a dark mind. She's got a dark mind and she's got the dark side of Harry as well. You know, this is a fucking case of be careful what you wish for here, okay? Because she wanted Harry, but, you know, he's a fucking... Well, he's either a nightmare or he's not man enough for her, you know, not strong enough for her. How did she go about this then? So she needed help. She's been to potions, I think. How did she go about this, doing this? . outside of the royal family, outside of the royal family. So outside of the royal family, outside of the royal family. She's been doing this before she joined the royal family as well, so I definitely feel like you know, she's got a history of this and trying to sort of like force things, force nature, force you know, all that happens is, you know, if Meghan has done this and it's had any impact, you know, then I would say, and people do say, don't they, that it looks a bit zoned out sometimes, but I can tell you, love, that's not a spell. It's called being stoned. Yeah, before the royal family, before the you know, before she moved in with the royal family, I do feel like she's done this before. So it could be a case that she's tried to do things with Trevor and her Tig and all like that, and because she's putting that belief into it, that surely does change things for her too. And this is only her, remember, I'm only talking about her. I'm quite aware of you that, you know, some of you don't believe in magic and all like that and tribals. Yeah, I do too. I just don't know much about it. I don't practice it. Okay, so what... So she did it to get Harry. She used dark magic. Okay, dark. This is like not even a white fucking magic. It's kind of like dark, and she feels it was powerful. So I think it's like a kind of potion as well. Okay, maybe a potion. What did she do with this dark magic? What did she do with this dark magic? Oh, well, I can see lots of fucking gold cups there, you know, and I mean cups as in wine glasses. So, first of all, she drank some. She may have done with Harry. I think it's like gave him a warm effect. I'm feeling a warm, like the blood rushing, you know, a flush all over in one go. And very creative, opening the mind, opened their mind, opened their mind to be more susceptible. Okay, so is it a case that, you know, Harry wanted to kiss her or whatever? It could be anything. It's not just kissing. It could be going to a shop, buying her a coffee. But you know, is it? I suspect. Okay, this has been given socially. This has been given socially. Okay, so this is something she would have said, oh, go on, try it, I made it, you know, that kind of shit. And it opened the minds. It opened their minds. I mean, do you know what? I have to say, though, if it is, I think this is something that she had to do and he had to do at the same time. Now, whereas he'll have been more relaxed and open to everything, her mind can't relax. It's a dark man. So she would have had, she's coming across with the snappy dragon, you know, so a dark fucking mind. He would have played with her head, you know. She won't be able to. You see, sorry guys, but when I'm feeling this right, I'm just feeling like your mind open, very open. It's, I don't know. It's like being drugged, supposedly. I feel like I've been drugged, but in a pleasurable way. I'm seeing them in a pleasurable way, laughing. But you know, it's like sounds would change and movements get slower. Your thought processes, so they want on the same page. Okay, that's what I'm getting. They want on the same page. So he's coming out with a lot, just talking shite, and she was sort of like trying to, you know, put things into his mind, like suggestions, or you know, get him to say nice things to her during this. Okay, opening his mind and being suggestive. What was the consequences, for Harry having this magic and potion? What is the consequences for him? I can see his mind, right? He had racing thoughts, but it was like a burst of creativity. It was like he was firing on all cylinders. He would have been feeling very euphoric, okay? Very euphoric, and it's like he was just firing out everything, totally unaware of the fucking storm brewing above, okay? So I get he was unaware. But he was very, very happy about it, okay? Shooting, that's all I can get. I just feel like shooting came into it. Shooting things in his mind, maybe, or seeing shooting things, did it, is it like, I kind of feel like it was not LSD, but, something that expands your mind. So the consequences for him was that, that I think the relationship moved on an awfully lot quicker than it would have normally, okay? So I just feel, that it's moved on a hell of a lot faster. And it, as well, like after it sort of like he'd have felt more sure about it. He just felt more sure about it. It was like he knew what was going to happen, so he was just going to go with it and do it anyway. Probably got her to propose after, 2 months. Probably got him to propose after 2 months. So the consequences was, he was really busy. There was things firing off in his mind, and he liked it, okay? He liked it. This is why they'll struggle and it won't work. What was, Harry's attitude towards Meghan with these potions and stuff and magic, using magic? Yeah, he's not into it at all. I don't know. I just don't even see, like, he's not defending her or feeling under pressure. He's just like, I don't believe it. He's not a believer at all. He doesn't think magic exists. It's funny that, because, you know what, me and my husband, we rarely talk about my cards. Never. Although I tell a lie, I'm so sorry. I tell a lie, yes, like when I'm coming up to going to record, but I never go into them or anything. Well, half the time I can't remember. You'd get like three words out of me. Yeah, he doesn't like it at all. He doesn't like talking about it in public neither, like with friends and people. I can also feel, that this magic did make him react to Meghan. Like he couldn't fight it. It was like a feeling he couldn't fight with her. So he's took that to feel that, he's that this is his idea. He thinks he's come up with Meghan all by his fucking self. Of course you have, Harry. Yeah, of course you have. Okay. So outcome for Harry then in this, will the fucking magic wear off eventually? And what will happen if it does? I'm getting don't trust, just absolutely don't trust. He won't trust her at all, and he knows that she'll cut his fucking balls off as well and take him for everything. He absolutely knows that. So I think arrangements that he would have to make. You just can't trust, you know. He doesn't trust. I would say you can't trust this bloke's feelings, you know, because his feelings aren't right. They're not fucking right. You know, she's been working on him all the time. And I just feel like there's a man around Harry quite a lot, you know. I wouldn't trust him neither. I fucking wouldn't, honest to God. I don't know, he's a bit too suave for me. Suave. I don't know, suave? Yeah, suave, always trying to say the right things. Look, I'm still getting, he don't fucking trust her, and, but, you know, I see another man not to be trusted as well, so I just feel like this one as well is like darker in skin tone. Okay, I'm not going to go all out and say a full-on black man, but, you know, I do feel this is a dark man, okay. So, you know, what will happen, you know, Harry, you know, she'll give him that much shit, we wouldn't even look at him twice, we won't believe a word he says at all, okay, because when she starts dishing out their dirt on him, well, you're used to that with the royal family, the way they've been doing it. Now, I'll tell you what, somebody's helping Meghan, definitely. And I don't, when I say helping Meghan, I mean he's there for her. I can see the support. You know, he's got his own agenda. He's a short man as well, though. I feel like he could be pretty short in this. I just get not to be trusted. You know, Harry I'll be wiped the fucking floor with. But you know what? Everybody told you, Harry. I fucking hate the way telling people, you know, I told you so. But in this case, we fucking did. Okay, well, okay, that's it for me, a short one, and I'll be back shortly with another reading, okay, bye now, bye-bye.